Yo, are you ready for this little 5-minute synopsis of Local 308 contract proposals? All right, you guys, I will sum it all up to you guys, so everybody can get a clear view of what they're asking and requesting. All right, you guys, tune in, chime in, press share. Hey, Winston. All right, you guys, we were definitely popping off inside of Local 308 contract proposal. This is not an actual contract. This is what CTA is proposing. This is what Local 308 is proposing. And we told them no to everything, okay? So, I will give you guys a synopsis. I don't want the video to be real long. We're going to get straight to the point. The very first contract proposal meeting was started at 10, was supposed to end at 12. It was a 3-hour and 26-minute meeting. It went well over the time, and that was a great thing because everybody had questions. Everybody had something to propose and to take away and to add. So, if you notice on the summary that is going around on all of the pages, hey, Mr. Henry, what's up, baby? You like my shirt? Okay, so CTA proposals included no wage increases and no pandemic-related compensation. In addition, CTA wants to destroy most of the contractual protections, giving you any possibility of earning a decent living. Here are some of the proposals. Now, they were absolutely proposing no wage increases, no pandemic pay. They want to destroy most of the contractual protections, as I just read. And we went back and forth in the meeting about some of the things that CTA is not willing to give and some of the things that the union wants to ask for. Now, the union is asking, Local 308 is asking to turn over 100 CSAs and pay progression for the CSA. July the 1st, they want to bump the CSAs up to the $15 an hour that the city is giving everybody. They did not say if the union dues are going up July 1st. That should have been said. So what I will do, I'll make sure that I go back to the union meeting. That was one thing that was not said. The CSAs, 100% of pay increase plus 1.5%. So they're alleging that they're asking for the CSAs to get 11.5%. They want to have all incoming CSAs at top pay 2068 by 2022, which I don't see that happening because we just got minimum wage raised to the $15 starting July 1st. So I don't believe the CSAs can get the 2068 by next year, which that's impossible. They're asking for paid vacations for the CSAs, paid PIC vacations, and relief procedure. With the relief procedure, that means that CTA cannot keep you no longer than 1 hour. So this is what they're proposing for the CSAs, and I think for all of the classifications. Now, I hollered out they need to also add bereavement pay because the CSAs do not receive bereavement pay, but everybody else that's full-time does. And we have family members that die, our mothers, God forbid, aunties, uncles, daddies, sisters, brothers, and that people, children. And they should receive bereavement pay also. Okay, part-time should make $20 in the door. That's definitely what we need. All classifications go to full-time RTO pay. This is what the Local 308 is alleging that they're asking for. They want to bring back the vision care is proposed. Someone requested or proposed that they bring back Blue Cross Blue Shield. And they said that the reason CTA chose Cigna is because Cigna is cheaper. But the pensioners, they receive Blue Cross Blue Shield. A 7-day sick pay. They're trying to put a sick pay category together. They're trying to raise up the night premiums. from 25 cents to 50 cents, and from 50 cents to 75 cents. Vacation days. They want to increase the number of vacation days. They are going to propose to have the holiday pay for Juneteenth, however you pronounce it. That's 9.1C. They want to also stop. This is something that the union is proposing. Stop CTA from viewing camera footage 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after. This is what they're alleging that they're going to propose to do. They want to be able to do the 401k plan, where members can get some of their money out earlier, and they don't have to have all of these penalties when you try to get money out of your 401k. Another thing, they're going to try to modify the pension plan. That means that if you're wrongfully discharged, and the discharge go to arbitration, and while you're waiting for the arbitration, if something happened to where you pull down your pension, right, and they take 3 years to try to pay the pension back, I think they give you 3 years to pay the pension back. They're going to do a cost neutral, where it's a longer payment plan, up to 10 to 20 years, or let you pay into your pension or pay the pension back for as long as you're at CTA. So if you're there for you got another 15 years, let your payment plan span out to where you can pay your pension back. And safety sensitive, dropping dirty. CTA does not want you guys to drop dirty, so they're trying to put in guidelines. And it was a gentleman that stated, I ain't gonna say his name. He was like, why should I can't be home drinking, and then or people smoking weed or whatever on their off days? I say, baby, y'all know them y'all off days, but when you come back, you know you can't be still high or still hungover trying to put these trains together, trying to do different things. So that is a viable reason that they do not want. And then they went on with the bull crap about, well, you know, we can't strike, and you have to ask the international, and you have to talk to a middleman. Let me see what the middleman name is. You know, I'm listening to all of it. An independent person, which is an interest arbitrator. They decide the term of our contract. They submit it to the arbitration, and if it's not resolved, you can strike. But I told them, this is what I hollered out. I said, baby, y'all can take strike up out the word, because we don't even have to strike. I say, just as the Blue Line didn't have any operators but one operator, that is the same thing that we can do. We can take off a sick day or whatever day that everybody organized that 10,000 people is going to take off this certain day. You can cripple CTA. Then I made a statement about that the hour of power with Eric Bazin was a great thing to do. But you have to put, when you're trying to get noticed and you want people to understand what you're doing out in these streets, you need to be at 121 North LaSalle. You got to go in front of City Hall. Not saying that they didn't do a great thing by going to Howard. That is a great thing. But if you want exposure, you want people to understand what you're doing. Do you see all these nurses is off and they're at the right place at the right time where the media is covering what they're doing? That is the same thing that we have to do when we're organizing. You get it? So 121 North LaSalle, that's City Hall. 50 West Washington, that is the Daily Center. 100 West Randolph. If you're trying to hold up some picket signs to say that you don't like the way that CTA is saying this and CTA is saying that, and you want the media to know what they are not doing to help you become a productive member of society, and they have these slave wages, you have to go to where these cameras is at. Sure, it is great to be at these terminals, but there's no camera footage at these terminals, okay? Now, another thing that was said. So, they want to get a cheaper uniform vendor. They want to bring that up. Propose CSA should receive holiday pay. I made sure that I stated that. Proposal CTA needs time and half for the CSAs that work over the 40 hours. I don't know. I don't double, so I don't know if a lot of CSAs receive overtime. But if you do, that's a great thing. They're coming up with a night differential pay from 8 p.m. to 2 p.m. They're getting a quarter right now. They're going to raise it to 50 cents. From 2 a.m. to the rest of the time, they're going to raise it from 50 cents to 75 cents. Now, CTA finance presentation. All this is alleged that they sent May 14, 2021. That CTA does receive 50% of the fare box, right? Now, they're saying that 89% of the labor is the total operating budget, right? I don't know. The black t-shirts are 5 tray all day. These are $53. The black shirts, the white ones are only $20. The black shirts are for, you will receive a mug, a glass, a magnet. It's certain items that you will receive with the popping off black t-shirt. They're 5 tray all day. They are not $20, only the white ones, okay? Okay, so let me get back. 8.1 increase is that what CTA is saying their operating expense was. 30.3% was what they decreased in pay. That their reason why they're saying workforce environment. They want to maintain a stable workforce. They're claiming that the reason why they can't give us any wages or any holiday pay or any of this pandemic pay is because they never laid anybody off, allegedly, right? Now, CTA is saying because of y'all FMLA, because of y'all sick days, because of the days that you guys are taking off, they say alleged, this is all alleged, that in 2016, they had 32 million. Now, in 2021, they done paid out over 62 million because of absenteeism and because of people sick and because of FMLA, which is a damn lie. Because if ain't nobody there, y'all ain't paying nobody. You get it? And during this pandemic, there has been many of stations that have not been filled. So all of this is just a scare tactic. What CTA is telling Mark Weems, what they're telling Eric Dixon and Anita Tanai, you know what I'm saying? And they scaring them because they ain't scaring me because I'm one brick away from poverty and I understand the scare tactics. Now, I know they got the money because they received, let me write how much they received it from the federal government. They received it $25 billion from the federal government. Now, the region allegedly got $1.4 billion, right? Now, and then CTA split it up to $817 million. But this is all alleged, what they put together, what they got together. But these people have it. And they definitely need to counter. Instead of opting that we have part-time employees, CTA really never had part-time employees until the CSAs came in 2013. They need to definitely turn over 100 CSAs. They definitely need to speak into hiring full times. Don't use the absenteeism and the FMLA as the reason why CTA claims that they're losing money, because if they're paying the CSA $16 and then a full-timer work that extra shift, the full-timer gets that time and a half. And what they're getting, $37 or $40 an hour. So they're really, no, y'all not losing pay, because had you turned over everybody from 2013, y'all would have all of y'all shifts filled and you wouldn't have any problem with the workforce. Now, they're going to start, allegedly, a contract campaign. They ask everybody to put an asterisk by their name. And I put an asterisk and my phone number to see who they call me about being in the contract campaign, where I guess if you want to get ready to strike or whatever, I don't know what the contract campaign is for. But as Eric Brazier was saying, that should have been put into place 2 years before the contract ended. So everyone there had very great opinions. Everybody used their voice at different things that they did not like. And I was impressed with the membership. I wasn't impressed with anything that was coming from the table, because they're basically just reading off a sheet of paper. So anyone that wants a copy of the proposals, of the it's another sheet of paper of the highlights, you definitely can get a copy of it. I also grabbed it, the Armageddon local union books. If you want one, let me know, inbox me. I brought the books. I brought a lot of things out of there that can help people And we definitely, the hero pay compensation. They're alleging that they're fighting to try to get $150 a week from the start of the pandemic for those who worked through the pandemic. So I'm going to get this money, and it's alleged to be $10,000. But I don't know how true that is. I don't believe it. But the pay equity increases for CSAs to earn $20.68. I told you guys that. Increase in ship premiums. I told you guys that about the night on paid holiday for June 10th. Restrictions on CTA use of video for discipline. I told you guys about that. Prevailing wages for car repairers. So a lot of people that, if your classification wasn't there, they didn't go over the bullet points for that one. But definitely, they need to vote this entire proposal down. This is CTA's way of saying, I guess this is their scare tactic. But definitely, they stated June 15th, June 19th, June 21st, and June 23rd are going to be their future contact talks with CTA. And definitely, them the days that groups need to be outside in front of CTA 567 holding up signs stating what your dismay about this. But you can't be on the clock. You definitely have to be off. But I didn't learn nothing different than what we have learned over the last 8 years that I've been here. But definitely everything that they're proposing, that they don't have the money, that they lost money, has nothing to do with us. If you guys lost money, we didn't make nothing extra. Y'all didn't give us nothing. We still hungry. Our kids still need some shoes, okay? So all of this is alleged what CTA is saying that they can't give us. But it takes a strong union to make sure that they stop and fight for the right things and not be afraid of these people. But I tell y'all from what I know from working at the Secretary of State, the union is always in bed with them, baby. So we're hoping that these lovely people that have taken on this job, because I didn't know who was the president. I didn't know if Eric Dixon was the president or if Mark Weems was the president, because Mark Weems took 95% of the entire meeting. It was amazing to me. So I just want you guys to just let your voice be heard. Make sure that you tell them vote this down, vote this down, vote this down, because we definitely deserve better. The power relies in the people, as Eric Brazier kept saying to them. He kept notifying them that y'all work for us, that y'all work for us, and y'all are not the bosses. So it was amazing to be in the meeting, listening to adamant members of the Local 308 that was displeased with the things that they were hearing. But Eric Brazier is hilarious, and I don't know. I just know that a lot of times you can't not think with emotions. Do you know that? You have to take your time, take a deep breath. And when you see they're throwing a roadblock at you this way, you take your time and you go around the roadblock. Sometimes you can't go through it. You can go under it. You can go around it, or you can go over, it's other different ways to do it. And Eric Brazier is a very intelligent young man. And he can't let them continue to get him upset. You have to use your voice another way. And that's why I do on Popping Off Intellectual Radio. When they say it's impossible, I show them that it is possible. So you guys, listen, we have already told them that do not accept none of this. And I'm going back tomorrow just to make sure that the language stays the same. And that we definitely have a right to this money. And we definitely need this hero pay. I don't care which way they put it. We definitely deserve it. We definitely don't deserve no ink pens, no markers, none of that. No buttons. We deserve this cash money because our cost of living is continually going up. And they brought up about safety. We definitely, this little security firm that they hired, and this money that they're paying, they can give us the money to get better security, because these people I ain't sent the security team yet. All they did was call me on the phone. So either they cowards or I don't know. You get it? I can't stand somebody calling me on the phone asking me, is your station safe? No, get out your car and walk in and find out if the station is safe, okay? So, you guys, I didn't learn anything new. We're praying that that they go in and they vote this down. We don't need no arbitrators for this. This ain't hard to do. You get it? So I know we're paying Anita Tennell $220,000. She is a great arbitrator. But we need a wartime concierge. We need a wartime concierge in there at the table letting them know we don't want to hear what y'all ain't got. Because every time a bus passes, there's a promotion. Every time you stand on the platform, all of these movies and different things that are the visuals that we see, all of that is there. And they're receiving hand over fist. You get it? Every time these CTA stations is used for movies and everything, they're getting paid for that. So y'all come on, pay us. Because we deserve it. A workman is worth their hire. Listen, Local 308 got to be on top of it. And all of this that they ready now to strike, all that is just talk that they're telling it to us. It was amazing to me that everybody wanted to introduce themselves to me like they didn't know who Cheryl Sistrunk was. Y'all knew who I was because I wore this t-shirt in there just to make sure y'all knew who I was. Popping off for democracy, popping off. Y'all know what it is. Intellectual Radio Friday. Check me out. So that's just my update and what I've learned, which I didn't learn nothing new. This is the same SHIT that I have learned for 8 years, that I have heard for 8 years. So you guys continue to pop off for democracy. Anybody want a union preamble in the book that tell you about all of the Constitution, let me know, you guys, because I grabbed about 30 or 40 of them to give to the people because I've never had this book in 8 years. So I grabbed some books to help you guys. And listen, we have to continue to pop off for democracy. We all need to support each other. You know, I definitely support Eric, Andre, and Kathy's plight and everything that they're doing. And I pray that they continue to continue to support popping off. Because, listen, I am nothing without any of you guys. And I'm not afraid to speak up and speak out. And so you better get with me. Because I'm going all the way, baby. With or without you, I'm still going. So it's not over. This is not a fluke. I know they think this is, oh, she just coming just to one meeting. Don't worry about it. I'm there all the way until I retire or until I do whatever. So thank you guys for tuning in to Popping Off with Cheryl Sistrunk version of the contract. And there's another meeting tomorrow. And you guys can, I think it's from 4 to 6. And then Saturday, they're proposing one, I think from 4 to 6 or something. I forgot the time. But listen, definitely let your union executive officials know that vote this contract down. We don't want to hear what they talking about that they ain't got, because they gave billions of dollars away. And what CTA did was put hand sanitizer and mask out. What they bought with the money was face mask and hand sanitizer. So they still got all of them billions of dollars because they ain't spent but $100,000 to buy them masks and to buy them little dispensers that they got put up. So all of it's some bullshit. It's a smoke screen. They got the money, but we got to have some wartime concierges at that table. And they better not ever let me get in one of them tables because they will be afraid of Cheryl Sistrunk because I'm going to set that show etiquette and have the words ready for them. And I'm a wartime concierge, baby. I ain't afraid to ask for what I ain't got. I ain't got it no way, so why not ask for it, right? So, all right, you guys, that's it. I didn't learn nothing new from the last 8 years. So I pray that you guys understand it. And we don't want to hear all that because they got it. I'm just telling y'all that them billions of dollars that the federal government gave them, they got it. And this is how y'all know when they're moving the money around. I told y'all, anytime that they bring something new at CTA, they got it. That all of a sudden they want to bring masks to the stations. And they want to put the little mask, little cheap little $10 little item to hold the mask in. That's some bullshit. They ain't spent nothing but $100,000 or that $81 billion. So they can come on with the rest of it. They got it. I don't want to hear that they spent $64 million. Ooh, to turn over. That's what they say. To turn over one CSA. This is some bullshit though. To turn over one CSA full time is 24 million. That's a whole motherfucking lie because we ain't making 24 million, right? So y'all let TTA add for y'all stupid ass. But I know they ain't gave me nothing, right? And even full-timers only make 74,000 or almost 80,000 unless they're doubling. So going on with that bullshit about what it costs to turn us over. Motherfuckers, we deserve to be turned over and the bullshit ain't got to be. Okay? So y'all can let them tell y'all what CTA telling them. They lucky I ain't in one of them big executive seats because I tell CTA kiss our motherfucking ass and get our motherfucking checks together. Okay? So y'all enjoy your day because the bullshit ain't got to be. CTA got the money and I want some of it. Okay? And they lucky I'm down at the bottom of the scale because had I been holding one of them $200,000 seats, when they see me walk in the room, they'll be scared than the motherfucker. Okay? So y'all be prepared for war because we're not accepting this bullshit. Okay? And then after this contract go in, we right back and have to renegotiate for another year. So this was some bullshit anyway. Y'all get it? I almost think they tell them don't negotiate the contract so we can run them together, concurrently together. Do y'all get it? Because once we get this contract, then next year is up and we need another contract. So that's some whole listen, they all work together. They all in the bed together. I don't know if they having sex or orgy or whatever, but they all are in bed together. And y'all can tell them Cheryl Sistrunk said it, and I mean it. Okay? They all in bed together. Don't let them put these diagrams and all these spreadsheets together and color this red, color this blue, color this purple. That ain't shit. My little baby is 11. He can color like a motherfucker. So if an 11-year-old can color, these grown motherfuckers that's 50 and 60, that's sitting up there making 300,000, 700,000, they could color real well too. So the bullshit ain't got to be. It's all the smoke screen, and our elected officials that's on that board better vote every motherfucking thing. I tell y'all, fight until your fingernails start bleeding. Fight. Fight until your weave fall out your hair. Fight. Fight until them dreads start coming to loose. Fight. Fight until your glasses get smoky. That's what we need you to do, Eric Dixon. Fight. We need everybody to fight until the blood is coming up out of turnips. So that's the key. So I don't want to hear the rest of what they're talking about. The key word today is fight for democracy. Fight for this pay. We deserve it. A workman is worth their hire. Thank you for tuning in. As I said, popping off. This one is the Fire Tray All Day Robert Taylor shirt. You get that Fire Tray, but the other one is a rubber dub Fire Tray. Robert Taylor, Intellectual Radio, Friday, 7 p.m. Thank you guys for tuning in to this contract talk. And they need to fight. Because, baby, whenever I get up on that ladder, they're going to be so scared when I walk into these big headquarter meetings. Oh, no, how you doing, Miss Sistrunk? Call me Cheryl. I'm going to tell her ass, call me, bang 'em up. I'm saying, ma'am, don't call me Miss Sistrunk. Call me, bang 'em up. I'm going to tell her, excuse me, dear, you can call me, bang 'em up. Girl, ain't no motherfuckers going to look crazy. But listen, fight until the dreads come loose. That's what we need them to do. We need to fight Eric Dixon to fight till his glasses get smoky. We need Deborah to fight till her skirt ain't got a hem. We need Anita Tonight to fight till her hair turn back black. We need these wartime concierges on that table. And y'all better not let Cheryl Sistrunk get up there. Because, baby, when I get in that door, they going to know Miss Bang 'em Up is there. Because I'm going to let them know I come for straight business, not to play. And a workman is worth their hire. A workman is worth their hire. We're worth every dime that they give us. So y'all can quit playing because we voting all of it down. No, 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 no. All right, you guys, I'm nothing without you. Stand with me, don't stand against me. Because I'm one brick away from poverty. And I'm getting all of us a new house, baby. They better not let me get up there because everybody going to eat. You going to eat, you going to eat, you going to eat, she going to eat, he going to eat. All my enemies eat too. Because there's no way to do it, baby. We all together. Never separate. We all got to stand together. Call me, bang 'em up. I love you, Winston. All right, you guys. I hope I broke it down. And I broke it down in similar terms. We ain't going to go through all the arguing and the fighting, but we're going to get right to the money. And fight till the dreads come loose, Mark. We need Eric to fight till his glasses steam off. We need everybody to fight because we're not accepting none less. All right, Keisha. Y'all know I have to do my little pose.